You thought you knew Snake? Think again. I am Jake and this is nerdsection.com. It's 2025 and the stealth legend is rising from the grave, one crunchy jungle step at a time. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater isn't just a remake, it's a resurrection, surgically enhanced with Unreal Engine 5 and dripping in tactical nostalgia. But don't get it twisted, this isn't just a PS2 memory on steroids. This is Konami rolling the dice, throwing us back into Cold War chaos and betting that we still care about legacy, loyalty, and that haunting phrase, the mission comes first. So strap in, because we're diving deep into the past, climbing out through the jungle and peeking into the future of a franchise that helped define cinematic gaming. Back to 2004, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater wasn't just another stealth game, it was a masterclass in espionage drama. This was Kojima's prequel gamble. Instead of pushing the timeline forward, he yanked it decades back to 1964 and made us walk a mile in Big Boss's boots. Well, back then he was still Naked Snake. The mission? Rescue a defecting Soviet scientist, destroy a nuclear-equipped tank and confront the boss, your former mentor turned the enemy. It was betrayal wrapped in patriotism, twisted with ideology, and delivered through boss fights that are still legendary. The end, the fear, the sorrow, and of course, the boss herself. What set Snake Eater apart wasn't just its plot, it was its gameplay depth. You weren't just hiding in the shadows, you were managing camouflage patterns, healing your own wounds, catching wildlife for food, and navigating hostile terrain in real time. It was survival stealth at its rawest. The jungle became a character, and Snake became more than just Solid Snake's predecessor. He became the reason the entire Metal Gear saga exists. Now, here comes Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, swinging in with all the weight of history and some pretty heavy tech. Built from the ground up in Unreal Engine 5, this remake isn't a glossy coat of paint. It's a full reimagining, reanimated from the bones of the original. And here's the kicker. It's keeping the same legendary voice cast. David Hayter is back. So is that iconic haunting music. But visually, it's a whole new beast. We are talking photorealistic environments, dynamic weather, and an updated control scheme that lets you choose between classic fixed camera stealth or modern third-person action. They're calling it legacy style versus new style, a choice between 2004 and 2025. The injury system has been revamped. If you break your leg in a firefight, it's not magically better after a cutscene. You'll limp, you'll bleed, and your survival will depend on how well you manage it. And the jungle, it fights back. Grass sticks to your uniform, waterlogged terrain slows you down, animals react to your movements. This isn't just a backdrop, it's a battlefield. Let's just say the pressure is nuclear. This is Metal Gear, after all, one of the most lore-heavy, fandom-fueled franchises ever made. People aren't just looking for good graphics, they want faithfulness to Kojima's vision, tight stealth mechanics, emotional storytelling, and zero compromises. There's cautious optimism, sure. The Kojima-sized elephant in the room is real, he's not involved, and some fans are salty about that. But the developers are promising this is a faithful reconstruction, not a reinvention. Fans are buzzing about how the remake might enhance certain moments, like the end boss fight or the infamous ladder climb. Will the emotion of that final battle with the boss hit even harder with new tech behind it? Will camouflage and survival systems feel more immersive or just more tedious? And above all, will Konami handle this with the reverence it deserves? Or are we looking at another corporate cash grab? The community's got questions, but damn if they aren't watching closely. Now for the big drop. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater is set to release on August 28, 2025, and it's coming to all the big hitters, PC, PS5 and Xbox Series. No timed exclusives, no platform favoritism. Whether you're a keyboard commando or a DualSense diehard, you're getting the full experience day one. Pre-orders are live, and yes, they've already started teasing deluxe editions and collector's packs with all the flashy extras. But don't expect this to be a cheap nostalgia trip. It's a full-priced $70 game, and that's sparked some debate. But Konami is banking on the idea that this is more than a remake. It's a revival, a statement, a love letter to one of the greatest games ever made, updated for a new generation without losing what made it iconic in the first place. So, what does it all mean? It means Snake is back, and not just as a memory. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater is trying to be the definitive version of a legendary story. Whether you played the original back in the day or you're diving in for the first time, this remake could redefine what a faithful update really looks like. It's not just about nostalgia, it's about legacy, survival, and a jungle that never forgets. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And check out our video about how video game AI works. See you next time here on Nerd Section.